Hey, hey! How is everybody? Hi, everyone. I'm Jay Ishaq. Welcome and shout out to all the women watching this or who will be watching this, and men too, of course, in Ask Jay live interview. Well, it's good to be back in Ask Jay FB Live. It's been a while since my last live session here in Ask Jay. So Ask Jay, let me introduce what this page is all about. Ask Jay is a private group page on Facebook, sharing anything worth to be shared, an online chat session series and webinars and various topics. So topics such as current affairs, happenings, sharing of business experiences, knowledge or on any skills, and raising issues and concerns. Okay, all right. This is live in a few channels for half an hour on this page, Ask JFB Group, also in Zef's LinkedIn, and on SOW Victory Fest YouTube channel. And if any of you missed this, you're able to watch the replay there. Okay, we just celebrated International Women's Day just a week ago, exactly a week ago. So here it is. Women, they don't just strive, they thrive through tough times. So recent studies have shown that women are more likely than men to lead in times of crisis. So given the recent pandemic, the current political and economic climate, there are many opportunities for women to rise and showcase their capabilities. So any woman, you who is trusted to turn things around during challenging times deserves all the credit. It is the ideal chance to prove your abilities and restore confidence in your own strength. It's time to be proud of your accomplishments. You deserve to be where you are. So, today, Global Women Sowing Victory in Challenging Times. That's the topic for today. I'll be interviewing co-founders of SOW Victory Fest 2022, Zef and Shannon, and I have cut down my questions because I have a lot of questions for them. But hey, I only have half an hour. Okay, let's bring them on. Zef and
Boom!
Good morning.
Hello, future girl. Hello, future woman.
Yeah, I was like confused because when I say tonight is morning over there in US and
I
then
know.
in afternoon in UK. So yeah, okay. So I'm future. I'm like 12 hours ahead.
Ahead. Yes. Thank God to 12 hours ahead instead of 13, right?
Yeah,
Because
I'm
we
so
just moved
confused.
our hours forward. So it's better 12 than it is 13. It's
True,
harder
true.
to do the calculation 13 versus 12 hours, right? Because 12 hours, you go like, it's 9 a.m. Okay, 9 p.m. Okay, 9 p.m. or 9 a.m.
It's easier. It's easier.
Yes.
How
Yes.
are you? How are you? How are you, Zef and Shannon?
Shannon, go first. We could use a little extra sleep. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
Didn't
okay.
get
So
so much
those
sleep last night.
okay. Yeah, I know. It's been my sleeping hours have gone
Berserk.
haywire, berserk because of the US timing. Well, anyway, those of you who have give a shout out in the comment box, whether you're in FB or in Facebook, in LinkedIn or on YouTube, do shout out and tell us where you tuning in from. Okay,
Yep.
and
Say hello.
okay,
Say hello. I don't know who you are, but I'm just going to put you up. There's a Facebook user, so
Hi,
this must be coming
welcome.
from a Facebook page, right? Hello. You probably will need to grant a StreamYard to put your face and name. So, but anyways, hello.
Welcome.
if let's say we Streetbet doesn't recognize you, you can just shout out hello and this is whoever, just state your name, just type in your name. Okay, I don't have much time, so I want to zoom in to our topic, glorious glorious global women sewingly.
So let me put it up on screen. So this is our
Yeah,
topic for
global
today.
women
It's called
sewing
Global Women
so
Sewing Victory in challenging times.
Yeah, that's right.
Jay, explain to our
we're all
audiences
not
what
firing
SOW
on all
is.
cylinders.
Okay,
We're all not firing on all cylinders, but we're victorious, right? That's why we're here.
we're
We
victorious.
Okay,
Did
Okay,
you have
celebrate
coffee
the
yet? Did you
victory.
have coffee yet, Shan? I know she's about
I've
to go
got
to
it.
bed.
I've got it right here.
Yeah,
okay,
I
okay.
have mine too.
Okay, a lot of people ask me what is SOW, J? SOW. So it's not sewing or knitting, whatever. SOW is stands for strong, optimistic women. Okay. All right.
Go
Let me
ahead.
see. Okay. Global women showing victory in challenging times. So here, victory. So you all talk, both of you, I've seen your social media, you spoke about victorious women. So my first question to you, how do we know when we've reached that victorious level?
I'm gonna let Shannon go first.
Yeah, I was about to say, Shannon, you go first.
All right. Well, good morning, everybody. Actually, Zeph and
Or good
I.
evening.
Yeah, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you are. If you're asleep right now, hello, and welcome to the next day when you're tuning in. There's actually a month in the month of May that Zeph and I stumbled upon called International Victorious Woman Month. And we reached out and we met the founder of that month. Her name is Anne-Marie Kelly. And one of the ways she defines being a victorious woman is pushing past your comfort zone. And once you get past that comfort zone, that's when you can start to emerge victorious. And it really reminded me of a quote that I've heard, which is the only person you need to be better than is yourself. And I love that quote. And it means so much, especially when we're talking about sowing victory and being a victorious woman who's lifting others up and all of that stuff, because we shouldn't be in competition with each other. As women, we should be helping each other and lifting each other up. And in general, you shouldn't be competing or comparing yourself against others. The only person you really need to be better than is yourself. And so I look at victory as getting up every day, putting your clothes on, putting one foot in front of the other, and moving through your day in a positive way with a positive mindset, looking at where we all deal with obstacles each and every day, looking at those obstacles for opportunities for growth and development. And then I think you're being victorious if you are improving yourself a little bit every day, if you're looking to be a better person every day, if you're looking to learn something new every day, if you're looking to help somebody else out and every day, that being better can take a lot of different forms. So it's just about pushing further, looking at yourself, being self-reflective, and improving in all different ways each and every day, big and small.
And
Thank
I
you,
think,
Shannon. Go on, Jen.
yay! No, I've not had my coffee yet, but I come with this. This is a package deal. For some of you who don't know me, yes, I show up this way. They always ask how many cups of coffee I've had. I'm like 0.
Okay, Zef, victorious woman. What's your definition?
So I am with okay, I'm just going to put up somebody said this. That was the context of my post this morning on Facebook. Not sure who you are, but thank you for sharing
I
that.
can't do my victory arms, so I'll do my
Thank
victory
you.
hands.
Yes, actually, it's she says, haha, let me start again. Tuning in from my car. Yasmin here from Rotaries. Wow.
Hi,
Woohoo!
Yasmin.
Welcome.
So I think it all depends on us women, right? We all have different definitions. We have different backgrounds, cultures, and values. For me, being victorious means all those little victories. Doesn't matter what it is, because sometimes we women put our really high expectations and standards that sometimes aren't achievable because we forget little things can be victorious too. Like for instance, oh my God, I got the website up and running today, right? Boom. Oh my God, I got Jay to do the image. Yes, because we're all busy women and we forget, you know. I think for me, I'm going to share my story just because I feel like, I've had to learn what victorious meant to me or means to me. Is that, I was brought up like victorious has to be big and grand. And I'm like, I don't know if I can achieve this, right? I'm not taught or I'm not educated on the fact those little things can be victorious too. It could be like, oh my God, I got 30 minutes in to read a book today. So for me, the definition of victorious woman is very, very what should I say? What's the word? Very personalized. It's a very personalized journey. You know, we're all different people. We're all different spiritually, culturally, values, our upbringing. Therefore, victorious can mean different things. For me, when I went through cancer, that was victorious for me because I'm like, then I called it a gift, and people look at me like I came down from planet Mars. So things, the definition of a victorious woman can be different, and it's very individualized and very, very personalized. It's a
Yes,
journey for
very
everyone.
personal. Thank you
Yeah.
for that, Zef. Yes, I
Do you
I
all agree?
I agree.
Small wins. You have to celebrate those
Small
small wins.
Yes.
Small
You
wins.
have
So
to.
it's not about what society, majority of the perception out there. Like
Yes.
Victory women are those with great health, I know, great wealth, uh, high position, and stand out in a community. It's not really that. It's the little things that you do. I believe all women, they are victorious every day. Somehow they just have to acknowledge that and be aware and acknowledge that.
Victory is what's in here and in here. Like Zef
That's
said,
right.
it's personal to everybody. It's what's in your head and what's in your heart. You have to celebrate those small wins because the research shows us that the negative thoughts and feelings and emotions are much more powerful than the positive ones, and it takes a minimum of 3 positive thoughts and feelings to offset every one negative thought or feeling, and it's a recommended 5, not 3, to offset one negative, 5 positive to 1 negative. And
Yep.
so it's important when you're thinking about being victorious, what does victory mean for you personally? And then also, you have to celebrate each and every one of those small wins, right? The little things. Zef said it, Jay said it. It's those little things that happen each and every day. Reflect on those. Pay attention to those. It's so easy to overlook all those little wins and victories throughout your day. Victorious doesn't have to mean getting to the top of the mountain. It can be, I got a little bit further up the mountain today.
Yep,
Yes.
absolutely. Hey, Jay, we have our friend Brigetti in the house. Hi, Brigetti.
Hi,
Hi,
Brigetti.
Welcome,
I
Cape
saw-
Town, South Africa. Woohoo! We love
Woohoo,
victorious
Cape
women
Town
all over the
watching.
world. I know.
Hey, welcome to all my Malaysian friends. I must say that just now who said hello was Mas. Hi, Mas. Welcome
Hi,
to
Mas.
J live interview. Ask J live interview. Okay, I want to touch before I go to the next question. I want to say that I want the audience today type in the chat box one victory that you had today.
Go.
If
Yeah.
you want,
What
if
is
you
your
want to,
victory?
yeah,
Today or Jay or this week?
it could be just today or this week. This is only Tuesday, so when you start your work on Monday, so
Yes.
today,
Yes.
I'm sure
What
there's
is your
something to do.
And
victory?
it doesn't have to be a work-related victory. It can be a personal
Yes.
victory as well.
Yes,
Not sure who this is, but this person say hola.
that's
Hola.
Mas. That's Mas. I'm
Mas.
able. I'm able to see the name, but
Oh,
somehow
that's why.
here you're
Yes.
not able to. Okay, all right. Okay, let's go to the next one. So with this current situation, no matter where you all are, women are always facing challenges. So how is it that now we're going to endemic? Yeah, we survive. We survive the pandemic, the lockdown, and everything else. So with all the challenges and wearing many hats within 24 hours, so how do you think? We talk about the challenges that you can share one or two challenges that you have experienced, and then I want to talk about the community that you're in. Are they supporting you, and how are they supporting you? Go, Shannon.
Go, Shannon.
Oh, I always got to go first.
Because Zef is Zach. So I love alphabetical order.
Zero. Yes.
All right, I'll go first. Yeah, there's a lot of challenges that we've been facing, and community is really important. And I should find the link and post it with the recording. I gave a TEDx about community being the true measure of success and how we shouldn't be measuring our success based on all these extrinsic and um, external factors, really, like money, house, clothing, cars, status, all of that, because it doesn't really bring you true fulfillment and happiness. But when you give back to your community, when you're part of a community, when you're leaving a legacy, that's when you really start to see success in a lot of other ways. And that's a longer talk for another day, but I bring that up because community is really important. And with COVID, we have been so isolated, honestly, not being able to get out and see people. We've had to do it all online. And thank goodness for technology, because it's given us an opportunity to actually be able to stay connected with other human beings. But we all are feeling that crunch of not being able to be out and be celebrating with people. My husband and I finally went out and did something last weekend. We had a date night with dinner, and we went to a concert, and oh my gosh, it just felt amazing to be around other people. Zef drove down last week, and we went to dinner with her and Al, and that was amazing, right? So it feels good. And you'll probably notice, like, a lot of people started to feel really lonely and really isolated through this not being able to get out and be around people. And that just shows how important community is, and how important it is for us to stay connected. We're tribal animals. So at our core, that's what humans are. We are tribal animals. And we need our community around us to feel fulfilled, to feel happy, to be able to thrive and be successful and to be victorious. And so community
Human
is really
touch. Human touch.
Yes.
What was that?
Human touch. Absolutely.
Human touch. Yes. Human touch, human contact. Yes.
Yes. Quickly saying a hello to Dr. Aziza. Hi, she's from Singapore. Hi, Dr. Aziza. And she's also, Brigitte is also saying hello to her. Hello. This is why we love the community, right?
Community right here.
I know. Even they're off camera, they're still connecting. And that's the beauty of this.
I love technology.
Yes, right? That's a great segue to me sharing my thoughts about this. And Jay, you asked about the challenges of community collaboration.
Before you answer that.
Yes.
Okay. Everyone, if you look at Zef now, you think that nothing. She's have experienced nothing, no adversity, no issues. She's always bubbly.
She's laughing all the time.
But I tell you, within the community itself, what's going on in her head, in her heart, her emotions, and things like that. Now, to me, that's victory. You managed to
just
control
do my post.
Okay.
Yes. Brigitte, you got to take a picture of us. Anyways.
Okay, go, Zef.
I thank you for asking this question, because I think as women, we forget to sometimes pause for a few moments to kind of reflect, right? So one of the things I think when it comes to community collaboration in the past, right? I want to kind of touch on kind of two things, touch and go. In the past, we used to say, oh my God, when I say to people, go out and network, they go like, I don't have time, in-person networking, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, now we have technology, just what you said there, Jay, right? There's always going to be a love-hate relationship with technology. And what technology has done for me is that got rid of that issue or that challenge of like, I can't reach Jay because she's in Malaysia. Scratch that out, no more, right? Because now at 3, no, I'm just kidding. I was going to say at 3 a.m. I can still call Jay. No, I won't do that to Jay. But I'm just saying. I know. We're accessible. We all have. We're all accessible to one another, and we can show up for one another. That was one of the biggest networking challenges, building community, collaboration. Oh my God, I can't be there because I have to travel to London, or I have to go to Singapore. I don't have the budget, blah, 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 whatever your excuse is. But now with technology, what we have is the ability to connect in seconds, the ability to show up for one another, right? What do you need? It doesn't matter if it's about work, but it could also be about personal. Like if I'm having a bad day, I need a lift up. I can just voice it out. I'm like, I need some prayers, and people will start praying for you, right? I'm having a challenge today to get going, get my butt off and start working. We have people support at the touch of buttons and screens.
Mhm.
So I think that has been like one of the issues in the past about community and collaboration. But the biggest part is also showing up, right? Because we're committed to our tribe, our community. One of the things, it's going to take a process because since the pandemic, many people probably are finding technology like a new way to connect. For me, it's not because it's been a decade, because it's part of what I do. But many of us do have had to miss out on that personal relationship,
Mhm.
that touch, that feel. But the next best thing to showing up for the other person, ta-da! You can hear me, you can see me making crazy faces or movements.
Yeah. Even though
That's
it's only half.
that's
Yeah.
an ability to connect, right? Because we are real in that sense. So that's what I think, when it comes to community building and collaboration, the most important thing is how are we showing up for the other person, right? Because if we used to make those excuses in the past, like I don't have money to travel, I can't be in London, I can't be in Kuala Lumpur right now, but I can't be in Singapore. Well, can you be in Singapore in 2 minutes online? I'll give you a room link. Come meet me. Yeah, you can.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, can you watch a
yeah,
show? Yeah.
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 So
Like
And then
that's my thoughts.
to your point about this, like I've made friends across the world that I would have never met, and I've still never met to this day, and would call
like
these
me.
people friends, right? And it's just amazing how technology has opened up the
Yep.
ability for us to connect with people and build a community before your community was who you physically had access to.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then with technology expanding and the invention of the telephone and the computer and the internet and video chat now and all this live streaming, we have the ability to just pop on and, like you said, in seconds, have a
Yep.
conversation with someone, meet someone new, connect with them, and build a wider global community. And also, to your point, you have to show up. It can't just be take all the time.
Yep.
I
Exactly.
love to say networking is a dirty word now because it's not treated as networking, it's treated as prospecting. And you have to be clear about the difference between the two.
That's
Networking.
actually that's one of the that's my next that's my next life. The networking, prospecting, people misuse it.
Yes.
Zeph, okay, I wanna touch on what Brigitte said. It takes a village. We need
Yes.
togetherness.
Yes.
Actually, it
Yes,
Yes.
doesn't.
And
Yeah,
yes.
100%.
your village need not be big,
Yeah.
but hey, the
Yeah,
togetherness
it
is
does take
what's
a village.
important.
Yes, absolutely. And then
Yes,
Brigetti also said, yes, I agree in regards to the love hate relationship with technology. However, we cannot discount the ability to show up for each other regardless of location.
exactly.
Absolutely. And she
Yes.
says, I love using the saying business without walls, and I'm going to add collaboration without walls. We can collaborate wherever we have access to the internet.
Right.
Love
Boom.
that,
That's like what
Brigetti.
we doing today.
Yes.
Like we're doing for the past few months. Okay, next
Yep.
question. So now we see that I've seen women, they are really competing uh, towards the hierarchy in terms of their career, in terms of their personal development, things like that. But I want to touch on leadership. Women as leaders, definitely they have challenges, and globally, it's a global issue, global problem. So society perceive, if society have greater expectations on women leaders compared to men, are they required to recalibrate some expectations if their ecosystem are not up to par? I say ecosystem because we are in I mean, the audience are in various parts of the world. So their ecosystem may not support women leaders, or they give them challenges after challenges. So we talk about leadership, women leaders, and expectations. Can we elaborate a little bit about that?
Okay.
Yes.
Can I go first this time?
Jeff, go first this time.
Go ahead.
Because I have something in my
Definitely.
head when you said that. I was like, I think I need to share this. All right. So at the end of the day, when we ask about leadership, right? Because again, it's at the end of the day, it's just like food preferences. It's your taste. It's your style. It's who you are. Yes, we have. Yeah, it's true that we are in this world that we have to compete with the men. People think that, but it really is about your individuality, right? As your leaders,
Mm.
who you are as a leader, right? What is your style? So if we're gonna work on other people's expectation of us, we will never grow. We will never flourish. Boom! I said that. You heard it here, right? What I'm trying to say is this, and this is something that I had to learn in my spiritual journey, right? Everybody has their own journey, but my journey taught me, like, if I'm always going to be going to try to meet other people's expectations,
Mm.
whatever that is, what if I am not that person? What if, I am not going to leverage my God-given talents or gifts just because I am meeting somebody else's expectations? Oh my God, I have Zef Goosies. Yes, put that down in the hashtag. I'm not kidding. I'm having a sensation of Zef Goosies. I think that was supposed to come true. But I was taught, like, because I used to, like, my parents or my mom used to say, oh, you got to be like this. You got to be a lawyer. And I'm like, I don't know if I can be a lawyer, because I may
Yeah.
have the gift of
Programming.
gab. I know, but I'm not that person. So for us as leaders, we have to, number one, show up for ourselves. Because if we try to be somebody else, another type of leader, just because it's expected of us, we're not gonna leverage the gifts that we are given to pay it forward and help other people. And that's
Right
why
on.
when Shannon and I talk about SOW Victory Fast, it's so big for us, because I'm having disease, I'm having all these tingles. Have you had tingles? We feel that you need to really leverage your God-given talents and gifts. And yeah, people have expectations. Right size the expectations. Show up as who you are, because if you show up as who you are, you become a better leader. I've seen this in many, many other leaders, because if you're trying to be somebody else, it just won't work. And that's
Not,
the lesson I've learned.
yes.
Yeah.
So need not so for you. As what you say, we do not need to recalibrate the expectations. Um, Shannon.
Yeah.
Shannon, go!
I feel like Zeph took the words out of my mouth. I feel like you took the words out of my mouth, because I'm looking at the little notes I had made of things that I didn't want to forget to say. And one is, don't be afraid to do you, and step into your power and own it. I think so many times as women, we are afraid to just be who we are because we're going to be judged, or we're, if a man leads this way, it's okay. But if a woman leads this way, she's a what kind of thing. And and so I'm not saying to go out there and be a horrible, mean person or anything like that. But what I am saying is, don't be afraid to let your voice be heard. Don't be afraid to speak up. Look at your strengths and just embody those strengths and put them to work for you, whether that's in your personal life or your professional life. And where you have weaknesses, that's where you have your community around you. We just spent all this time talking about community. Guess what? You don't have to be good at everything. Not everybody's good at everything. And
Yep.
so that's why there's people in your community, there's friends, there's colleagues, there's coworkers that can help lift up those areas where you may not have a strength. If you focus on your strengths and really leverage those strengths and step into your power and own it, you are going to be victorious at any level, whatever level is victory for you. And then you can lift others up by leaning on them, by helping them to fall into their strengths and leverage their strengths so that they can grow and flourish. And that's what's so beautiful about all of this.
Yep.
Yes, as women, we face all kinds of additional obstacles that men in this world don't necessarily face. We all know what those problems are. We don't really need to rehash it here. But the thing is, not to let those things hold you back. Don't become bitter about them. If something is not serving you, whether it's your job or your relationship or whatever you're in, guess what? It's okay to step out of it and move into something that is serving you so that you can own your power and live your strength. And so don't let the expectations of the world hold you back from being where
Absolutely.
you want to be and being the person you know that you are at your core. And then rely on your community around you so that you can lift each other up as a whole. I'll get off
Absolutely.
my
It's all
soapbox.
about lifting it all up, people. Lifting it all up.
All right. Okay. Now I want to zoom. This is last. We only have actually 1 more minute, but then I just want to take another 5 minutes. Global Women Sowing Victory in Challenging Times. So today we spoke about, we touched a little bit on mental health and well-being. We touched on a bit about leadership. We touched about collaboration and community. One of the reasons why I have this live interview with both of you, the co-founders of SOW Victory Fest, is because I'm very intrigued um, about the event. Zef, do you want to share what the event is all about, which is coming?
Sure.
Whatever that we spoke about today, and you can see you can also follow us on our social media, SOW Victory on FB, on IG, and also on YouTube, because we have SOW Victory pre-show. So Victory Fest pre-show. Okay. Go there.
Absolutely. So, for everyone who's just tuning in and learning, even if you're watching a replay, all the information about SOW Victory Fast, you can take a look at this website right here. Is www.sowvictory.com. You can get all the information there. But I'm going to kind of share my screen a little bit here so we can see what that looks like from the angle of the website. So, this is our website. As you can see, we're about 56 days away. I'm going to put us on the site. Okay, so we're about 56 days away, and this is the website. When you go there, you can get all the information about how to attend, sponsor, exhibit, or speak. And yes, we are looking for great speakers or creative presenters. We have 4 tracks that we offer at this particular event. You can go into the speak page and look at that more. But what I want to also share with everyone today is, what is SOW Victory Fast? So if you look down here, it says, SOW Victory Fast is a virtual event with a global gathering of strong, optimistic women coming together to elevate women to create a more equitable and empowered world, and celebrate the victories of female trailblazers past, present, and future. I think what we're trying to say to you is that we want to gather all these women who share the same, vision. We want to elevate women. We want to empower women. We want to celebrate the victories of past women trailblazers, past, present, and future. So that's what this gathering is all about. It is not your typical online meeting, Zoom meeting, Skype meeting, Google Meet meeting
Nope.
event.
This
Nope.
No talking heads.
This is a very immersive type of experience where you can feel magical, because you will be having some cook-alongs. You will have some maybe paint and sip sessions, or maybe
And
dance
we're having
sessions.
a cook along this Thursday in our pre-show.
Yes, exactly. And you can also be singing karaoke. I don't know what's in store, because we have different ambassadors doing different things. And
And you know what?
check
What
this.
is what is why? What is have more? What is what I want to say? I want to say this SOW Victory Fest is not just about women getting together, networking, and whatnot. Whatever that Zef said, I want to just add a little bit more. We are able to reach out to global women around the world. Okay,
Absolutely.
everybody, and of course, men who supports the women.
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
so this is when you come in and share, listen to their sharing, have fun, in your bedroom, from your bedroom. So
Yes.
we make it as simple as possible for you.
Yes. So for some of you folks who are probably like, oh, I'm just learning about this now, I don't know, I got to check you guys out and see what you're all about, blah, blah, blah. And you can get all that on the website. And again, this is the website. I'm putting it up. We are, at SOWVictory.com. And the event is May 10 to 12, 2022. But I wanted to share this with every one of you quickly. I know Jay wants to do she wants to give you a little perk if you want to attend
Yeah.
the event. Yes. I'm like, little perk?
Yes, for my members, for my ASJ members.
Yes. For all you SJ members, we're saying, if you're interested, and you go like, oh my goodness, I would love to attend this, but how do I, attend? So for some of you who don't know this event is, I'm going to let Shannon talk a bit about our nonprofit that we're supporting. Just maybe 30 seconds, Shannon.
Yep.
Actually, not yet, because we have not finalized it. So
Okay.
I don't want to make an announcement yet.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
we are
so
looking to,
basically,
what I will say is we're looking to partner with a nonprofit that supports women globally and helps to
yep,
empower women and have financial freedom. And
yep,
also, as part of that, works with the men in their lives to make sure that they remain empowered when they go home. And
mhm.
so, as soon as we have everything finalized with this nonprofit, I will be very excited to shout it from the rooftops and let you know who we're going to be working with. But
Yeah.
we have to finalize that paperwork first.
Okay.
But I also want to share a little bit about the clarity of, because when everybody takes a look at this perk has to do with a paid ticket. So I just want to kind of tell everybody out there, if you're looking, because Jay is giving you a very special code to attend the event. This way you can save some moolah. The reason we're raising this money is because we are all the proceeds, after our expenses, they're going go straight to the nonprofit we will be supporting. We don't make any profit from this event. Everything is going to, yes, ladies, this is how victorious women do it, right? We come together globally, we elevate other women, we want to empower other women. This is how we're doing it, because we have OA and Mins, we have the community to collaborate on this. So I'm going to share a
And
little bit
Zeph,
about,
I'm sorry, I need to interject something right
yeah.
there too. Sorry to
Mhm.
interrupt, but I have to say the entire team working to put this event together from all over the globe, this is 100% volunteer time,
Yes.
volunteer hours.
Yes.
These women
Yeah.
are taking time out of their busy schedules, away from their work, their businesses, their lives, their family, to
Yes.
dedicate the time to putting this event together. And this event is not just a come 3-day event, you're done, you move on with your life. We are building a community out of this.
Yeah.
We are
Yep.
building a collaborative that is going to live on, and you will see that in action
Yep.
once you come and you become a part of this. So back to you,
Absolutely.
Zeph Shannon.
Yay. So
Okay.
before
Why
we
am I
go, I know
giving
we have
you?
to wrap up, Jay. This is the website to get more information, but we also want to share with you where you can get your special code. So the special code that Jay is giving you is, we're giving you a different link, and the link is, I'm going to put it right here, is highlighted. I'm going to put it the easier link. I'm going to put it up on the screen. That's a longer link. So I'm just going to say, go to this link, live.sowvictory.com. You need to go to the expo booth and go to Jay's expo booth, which is called 6E Events. When you actually go to that link, live.sowvictory.com, you will get this page. All right. This page that we're looking at. You will be asked to register. So just click on register, because I've already registered. I'm just signing in. I have all my deets there, and I'm signing in. When I sign in, and when you sign in, where do you find the booth? You're like, where do I go after that? Okay, great. Go to Expo Booth. As you can see right here, click on Expo Booth, and you will see Jay's information here. All
Sexy
you have to
events.
do, yes, click on that visit booth, and you will get the registration link and also the code for the event. So that's where you go, everybody.
All right. Thank you so much. We 7 minutes extra. Okay, I want
That's
to thank
okay.
everyone,
It's
all of you.
victorious women have so much to share.
Okay, remember, follow So Victory's Facebook, IG, and YouTube channel. So because all announcement will be made there, all the pre-shows will be shown there. Thank you to all us J members who is tuning in, to LinkedIn, whoever's watching through LinkedIn and through YouTube. Thank you for all your comments and sharing. Thank you, Brigetti. Thank you, Mas. Thank you. There's so many people. Thank you, Kelly. Thank
Thank
you.
you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. So watch out for us, Jay, for another session. We'll touch on a different teammates and different women, because we are all about empowering each other and see how we can actually support. If you have any victorious moments, please share it in the comment
Yes.
box. We would love to hear that, and we will obviously support you. Thank you, Zeph. Thank you,
Thank
Shannon.
you,
Thank you,
everybody.
Jay.
We'll
Thank
see
you for
you
Bye.
in
having
the
us.
next J, XJ. Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.